Destiny 2 is a perfectly designed, well-balanced game. There is no sarcasm in that statement. Now let me explain. Over the last few months, I've been playing Destiny 2 non-stop almost every single night for multiple hours. I've done so much in the game, and I've even ordered the Season of the Splicer Special Edition hoodie. I've played countless hours of this game, doing everything from campaigns to my personal favorite, Gambit, and even the fabled shitstorm that is PvP. Destiny 2 is an overall pretty good game. It's free to play and Bungie seems to still care about it, giving it frequent updates and keeping up with the community. That being said, some of this game is just utter dog shit. Let's start with some of the tamer topics. Repetition. Destiny 2 has quite a bit of repetition. Repetition legitimizes, but you can't take that phrase too far. The most recent offense is the overrides. In the Season of the Splicer, overrides are essential to progress through the seasonal challenges and to get overall better loot. You have to play the same override over and over and over and over again just to do some of the quests for the season. Not to mention that to open one of the mandatory chests at the end of the override, you have to grind and farm ether to create key codes, then use those key codes to open the Conflux chest at the end of the override. Now, don't forget to drop a like and leave a comment on how you feel about Destiny 2 as a whole, and don't leave without hitting that fat subscribe button, you know, turning it red to gray. Now back to the video. The next topic is gonna be balancing. Balancing in Destiny 2. You know, Destiny 2 likes to put a recommended light level for each part of the game. For example, to do the glass way, Destiny suggests that you should be light level 1140. If you and two other friends are all around 1200 light level, you can still be randomly one-shot, get hit for massive amounts of damage at a time, or even just be rocketed into the stratosphere by some random asshole that decides that you should have been picked for the spaceflight with Jeff Bezos. See, I personally think that a lot of the areas in Destiny are just... The enemies are way too overpowered. Like, it doesn't matter, like, you know, difficulty scaling. I quite enjoy harder games. I'm a fan of the Souls series, you know, Bloodborne. My favorite game, I'd say, of all time is Hollow Knight, and that's a fairly hard game. But it's balanced. This game is so unbalanced, it is insane. For no exact reason, they're just enemies or mini bosses, or full-on bosses for that matter, that are just ridiculously overpowered, and it has no reason to be so. Now, the last thing I would like to complain about is the PvP system. In Destiny 2, you cannot play PvP at all unless you've been playing for multiple months. You have to have extremely good weapons, and even then, someone can just decide that you're not that guy, pal, and make you stop existing. Then there's all these super toxic people that like to run a shotgun and stasis so that you get frozen, rendering you completely useless and unable to play the game, and then blast your head across the map while you're frozen. Maybe if you're lucky you can get a kill every now and then, but you have to grind out PvP for hours on end to even get a sliver of hope to have any fun while playing. It's unbelievable how they just let PvP exist and fester in toxicity and terrible balancing. It's baffling, honestly, because I quite enjoy Destiny 2 as a whole, but I cannot step towards PvP. I've tried multiple times. I like Gambit, which has PvP elements to it, and I think that's great. And it's fairly balanced, I'd say, in Gambit. And then you go to like Crucible, or you get into any just PvP in general, and it's these toxic assholes that are just blasting you in the head after using stasis, or just, I don't understand. It feels like people are hacking, but you know they're not. They've just been playing for hundreds, thousands of hours, grinding out this free-to-play game. And it's just, you can't compete. Maybe if there was like a leveling system where you would be put into a party or like against people with the same light level as you, which could 100% be done easily. But they don't do that. They just throw you in and say, good luck. And then you get blasted in the head over and over again until you decide to stop playing or you get good. And it's kind of hard to get good when you just keep dying. Now, I also have some beef with Gambit. I think it's ridiculous when you can just kill everything. You can solo the entire enemy like part, I'd say, and then you have to pick up motes, but sometimes the motes will just fall through the ground and you can't collect them, or someone decides tasty motes and comes and yoinks everything you've been working for, and then I'll just die. He'll either not notice that there's an invader or just run up to a mini boss and stop existing, and there goes all of your hard work, and now you're losing. And then you can do it all over again, you know, maybe get mote cap 15, 20 if you have the right gear, but it just doesn't work. You have to, these people just keep stealing motes over and over, and it's so unbelievably annoying. Now, don't think that I dislike Destiny 2 by any means. I think it's a great game, and I can't wait for the next season to come out. I just definitely think that Bungie could balance the game better and work out some bugs, maybe put in some leveling comparing system, I would say, or I don't know. Personally, just, it's an utter shitstorm. It's terrible. Some of the aspects of this game are just terrible, but it's still a very good game. It is free to play, so if you'd like to try it out, you can go ahead. I love it. I plan to keep playing through the next season and maybe even seasons after that. But anyway, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.